Welcome to an ordinary day in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy lifestyle, I'm not gonna convince you, but inspire you to live your best life. Good morning and welcome to the vlog. Welcome to another day in my life, another ordinary day, but a healthy day. And this sound is my dog walking around. So today is Monday here. Monday, it started pretty normal. I woke up early, I went to the gym, I did my strength training, and then I had this amazing hot yoga class, and I'm back to greet you. So I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna get ready because on Mondays, I like to go to a different coffee shop each Monday, to a different coffee shop to start my week of work from there and bring you with me, of course. So yeah, let's go. I started my week the best way possible, by adventuring through the charming Toronto neighborhood of Roncesvalles. It's always delightful to wander around this traditional Polish area of the city. I adore strolling here whenever possible because it radiates small town vibes, with plenty of local shops featuring fascinating windows to explore. It feels like a beautiful blend of tradition and art. Unfortunately, by the time I was walking there, the shops were all closed. But it was far from a wasted adventure. I ended up at Reunion Coffee, a place whose name couldn't be more fitting. The vibe was unmistakably local. You just feel it like if everybody was neighbors. What captivated me the most was its sitting bar against the huge window, allowing you to work while watching life unfold outside. And in Toronto, this means observing pedestrians going about their day and streetcars gliding by, seamlessly integrating with the landscape. So there I had everything I needed. Coffee to energize me, a calm environment for work, and a dose of inspiration to boost my creativity. The day was exceptionally beautiful this Monday. This year has been quite extraordinary for Toronto weather, blessing us with more blue skies and bearable temperatures. The journey home was both pleasant and slightly unsettling because I wanted more time to savor the weather. After lunch, I settled down to study for a while. Studying is a significant part of my work, as I need to stay current on health and wellness topics. But far from a complaint, this is perhaps what I cherish most about my work.
It's an excuse to always be learning. To learn is to live. What isn't growing is dying. Then it was time to prepare green tea infused with lemon. Right before my client meetings.
So let me sit here because we need to talk. We don't need to talk. I just need to tell you something very important that you need to hear. Are you listening to me? You are not lazy. Not at all. I decided to tell you that because I hear that every day. I just heard that from a new client, and I spend a lot of time convincing people. I don't spend a lot of time convincing because it's kind of not that hard to convince otherwise. Let's say I hear that all the time, not only from clients, a lot of times on Instagram, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, every day when I get to the gym, I post a selfie there with the timestamp, so I can inspire people to do the same. The better way to inspire people is not saying them what they should do, but showing that it's attainable, it's somehow easy. At least it's easy for me. I wake up every day 4:30 in the morning and I go to the gym. By 5:10, 5:15 I get there. By 5:20 I take the photo or boomerang and I post on Instagram, and people always ask me, how do I do it? And right after they ask me, they already tell me, oh yeah, because I am lazy, that's why I cannot do it. And no, you're not lazy. I don't want to spend a lot of time explaining that, but let's say that we human beings, we were made, or at least we evolved to function around the sun, around the cycle of the sun. All of us have the ability of waking up early and function in the morning. There is nothing wrong with you if you cannot do that right now. It's just a matter of sometimes not knowing that you are capable of doing that. And secondly, there are a lot of other things that actually prevent us to live our best life. That includes diet, activity level, hydration, rest. A lot of factors can contribute to our lethargy. A lot of factors can contribute for our laziness, quote unquote, because most of the times it's just a lack of energy or a lack of motivation. And by motivation, I'm not telling there is this magical force called motivation that comes from above and somehow changes you. No. Motivation is just a matter of knowing what we want from life and knowing that we can get it. I mean, that's another topic for another video, but let's say that you only need to know what you want, you need to know that you are capable of, and most importantly, you have to prepare yourself for that. And you have to eat well, you have to exercise on a regular basis, you have to rest, because if you're not rest, how can you function? Let's be honest. Sometimes clients come to me and say, oh my God, there's something wrong with me because maybe it's some hormone, or maybe it's a lack of some vitamin or some another nutrient. I just ask them, are you sleeping well? Sometimes the right answer is the simplest one. That's it. Anyways, about laziness, you should reconsider that. And my advice for you, I could talk about that for hours. Actually, I have a course in Udemy on self-discipline. It's a course where I explain how to be disciplined, how to get the self-discipline from inside you, and how to take action. We talk about nutrition, we talk about exercise. Actually, by the end of the program, there's a workout program that you can follow to exercise every day. It's a program that I designed for beginners and it's included in this course. But anyways, if I can summarize the whole idea of this course for you, is that if you are feeling that you are not motivated right now to do the things that you want, either waking up early, either working out, or taking better decisions regarding diet, think about small things that you can improve in your life and think about getting rest. I would say analyze your life. I already told you that actually. Get a diary, get a journal. Actually, not a journal, not something fancy. Get a notebook, any notebook, and write down what you eat, what you do, and how you feel every day. As simple as it doesn't have to be like an academic essay. Just write down things that come to your mind and do that for a week, 2. Maybe in a month you are going to start to see patterns and you are going to start to see that maybe you are not sleeping very well, maybe you are not drinking enough water, maybe when you eat that thing instead of the other one, you feel better the next day. It can happen. Actually, that happens a lot because as I always say, I can preach you, I can speak hours and hours about nutrition, about good habits, but only when you see for yourself is when you start to, how can I say, not to convince yourself, but to see the reality of it. If I come here and I say to you, oh, do exercise every day, it's gonna do wonders for you, you're going to think, yeah, a lot of people already told me that, right? I'm not telling any news here. But from my experience, when you start to see for yourself, when you start to feel for yourself, that's when you are going to change. So if I can give you one tip of advice, start to write down from now everything that you eat, everything that you do, and everything that you feel every day. Before you go to sleep, write down for 5 minutes and you are done, and then you are going to start to see some patterns, and you are going to see that there is something. It doesn't happen out of nowhere. There is something that you are doing that are not giving you the energy you need to do the things you want to do. It's as simple as that. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to take a step a little further, I'll leave the link to my course here in the description if you wanna try it. It's a course, as I said, I will teach you a lot of things that I do on a daily basis to be self-disciplined, to be able to wake up every day in the morning and go to the gym and do the things I do. Actually, it's the same methodology that I use with my clients. And as a bonus, you get a workout program. If you want to start to work out, it's an exclusive program that I designed for this course. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link here. But hear me out. Write down what you eat, what you do, and how you feel every day, and you are going to see your life change.
For dinner, I began chopping some carrots and broccoli to cook alongside wild rice. If you recall, a few vlogs ago, I prepared a shrimp stock that I've been using to enhance my everyday rice. Don't forget to check out that video. But the star of tonight's meal is this beautiful tilapia fillet. I whisked an egg with salt and pepper, and had this idea to coat the fillets, but instead of breadcrumbs, I used coconut flour and shredded coconut. Cooking in the air fryer made this dish even healthier. Can you believe no oil was used in this preparation? To finish, nothing beats a salad with fresh greens, grape tomatoes, and a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes to prepare. So that was my Monday. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me and felt inspired to live a healthy lifestyle, on your own terms, of course. It's all about balance and paying attention to the little happy moments in life. Keep exploring, keep smiling, and namaste.